We've done episodes on no annual fee cards, and we've done a lot on cards with wildly high annual fees. So we thought it would be a good opportunity to look at some of the more moderately priced cards because there is still a ton of value in these. So today we are highlighting some of the best cards with annual fees just under $100 to help you round out your wallet without spending a lot.
Yeah, that's right. You do not need a credit card with an $800 annual fee to travel better.
Not at all. Not at all. Some of our cards have low annual fees, and they're smart and strategic options for improving your travel experience. These are not just starter cards. This is not something you start with and never look at again. These are cards that we have in our wallet and that stay in our wallet because they offer a lot of value. So let's get it started. Chris, what is our first card under $100?
All right, let's go with one of the most popular cards that everyone talks about. This is the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. And this card has a $95 annual fee, and it is packed with benefits, especially at that price point. Some of the main bullet points we're going to cover: it gets 5x points on travel purchased through Chase Travel. It gets 3x points on dining, which is huge. 2x points on all other travel purchases. So just on dining and travel, you're already earning 2 and 3 times your points, which is awesome. If you want to redeem those points through the travel portal, you can redeem them for 1.75 cents per point, which is a pretty good deal. And you get a $50 in statement credits for each account anniversary year if you can use it at a hotel booked through Chase Travel. Plus, you get access to all of Chase's travel partners, which we covered on a previous episode, and you get primary car rental insurance, which is a really big perk, especially for a card at this price.
Yeah, that one's a special card. It has so much at that price point. And I think for a lot of us, it was probably the first card that we started with. I know it was my first card, and it tends to be a first card because it's an easy entry into the game with tons of benefits. It's an all-around really great option.
Yeah.
For those who are interested in Citi points, we have the Citi Strada Premier at $95. This one earns, Chris showing off his old design Citi Strada Premier.
Oh, is it? I didn't even
Let's
realize.
get the updated one here, Chris.
Oh, yeah. Side by side so people can see what it used to look like.
Yes. They're the same card, though. And if you have that old one, they're not going to send you a new one until your renewal date. Because I still have the old one, too. This one's my husband's, actually. So
2 years left. Jeez.
Yeah. But this one earns a whopping 10 points per dollar on hotels, car rentals, and attractions booked through citytravel.com, which is just incredible at a card that's under $100. And then this one, I think, is kind of a quiet hero because it earns 3 points per dollar on air travel, hotels, dining, supermarkets, gas stations, and EV charging. Like, that's amazing. And I know for me, and I'm sure for a lot of people, supermarkets are one of my biggest daily or, weekly travel or expenses, not travel expenses, just my everyday expenses. I spend a lot at the grocery stores, as I'm sure most families do. So earning 3 points per dollar on that spend for under $100, like that's just...
And one thing to note about those supermarkets, it's not just U.S. supermarkets, not just U.S. dining, which some programs limit you to. This works abroad too. So,
this one does. Okay, so do you use this one a lot then, Chris?
This is my go-to card for supermarkets and gas abroad. Yep.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It also has a $100 discount every year when you book a hotel stay that costs $500 or more through thankyou.com, so through Citi's travel portal. So if you're a person who's going to book a hotel through a travel portal, like, you get a discount that's more than the annual fee of this card.
That's
and then
awesome.
You also get access to all of Citi's transfer partners. And that list has gotten a lot better in the last, especially the last year with the addition of American Airlines. Like, this is a program that's kind of important now, whereas maybe 2 years ago, it kind of was like, Citi, it's fine. So this card, I think, is one that probably doesn't get talked about enough, and I think it's a really solid option.
Yeah, that's a great one. Those are great two to start. A third one, which not necessarily because it's third place, but we're just going in our order right here, is the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card. also $95. This comes with a 5 miles per dollar on hotels, vacation rentals, and rental cars booked through Capital One Travel. And then 2x per dollar on all other purchases. No caps, no limits. This is a great card that you can just spend and don't have to think about categories. Just easy 2x miles everywhere. This one also comes with a $120 global entry or TSA PreCheck application fee, which is pays for the annual fee, right?
Yeah.
Easily. And then as well, access to Capital One's lifestyle collection, which comes with a $50 experience credit, room upgrade, and late checkout when available for every hotel and vacation rental, plus access to all of Capital One's transfer partners. So again, packed with benefits for $95.
Yeah, and that's actually a really good option if you have a player too who has little patience for carrying a lot of credit cards and dealing with different categories. If you can give them this card, they're earning 2 points per dollar on all their purchases, and that's a really solid option for a player too. It's one I have the Venture X, which also earns 2 points per dollar. Same thing, but that's one I often give my husband just because he doesn't want to handle, what card do I
That
use
makes
where?
sense.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So that's a great option. One we really love for cash back is the Blue Cash Preferred from American Express. This one actually has a $0 annual fee the first year, and then it's $95 every year after that. This earns a whopping 6% cash back at U.S.
Crazy.
supermarkets on up to $6,000 in spend every calendar year. 6% back on
That's huge.
U.S. streaming subscriptions. 3% cash back on transit, which includes taxis, ride sharing, parking, tolls, buses, and then 3% cash back at U.S. gas stations. Also, you have access to Amex offers, which can be a huge, huge saver. There's some really nice Amex offers floating around. And I did the math on this, and because I wanted to know, this is a cashback card. These points are unfortunately not ones that you can transfer to Amex's transfer partners. This is a strictly cashback card, but in a lot of instances, it makes sense to have a cashback card in your arsenal. If you spend more than $1,583 on supermarkets and streaming combined per year, this card will make sense. Like if you spend that, you're going to earn enough back to pay for this card. I guarantee you probably 95% of us can easily spend that.
Is that
per
per
year.
month? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, so this one, I think, especially in that grocery store category, get it, max it out, have a little extra cash in your pocket, and then use that for travel. So that's a really, really fun option for cashback.